So we are all set for the toss of this game between Persistent Strikers and Goa MF Bulls. This is the fifth game of Season 3 of CPL T20 Corporate and Professional League 2026. Today we have with us our officials Sachin Kundaikar and Sunil sir. Let us start. So I request Sachin sir to please start the proceedings. Okay, so we are all set for the toss. I request both the captains as well as officials. Persistent Strikers have tossed the coin. Heads is the call and heads it is. So MF Bulls captain Mr. Dylan Shah has won the toss and you have decided to.
We'll like to ball first. Looks to be a little on the dam side, so we'll like try to exploit the whatever benefits we get from here.
So Dylan, this is a new experience for you. Mutual Funds team is playing for the first time in this CPL and it's the third season. So how are the preparations and how the team is feeling about this tournament?
Well, from ever since season 2 had happened, we were always thinking we should also field in a team. That's where some of our players got in touch with the organizing team and then we started, let's field it for the season 3. And then here it is season 3 and I think we are living up the dream now. Let's see how it goes.
Thank you so much, Dylan. And now we have Amod Borkar, one of the key players for the Persistent Strikers as well as the captain. Amod, you have been with CPL right from the season 1. And how is the feeling playing in this season 3?
So CPL is the reason why Persistent got together, and we are really excited. Every year we look forward to CPL, and we want to better our performance since the last 2 years. But CPL has given us a lot of good platform for us as a corporate team to come together and play. And because of that, actually not only CPL, but we continued playing other tournaments through CPL. So it's a great thing.
Thank you. And about today's game, you'll be batting first. So what is the thought about that?
I always like to bat. I'm happy to bat first. In general, we are a bat first team. So I know it's a new pitch for us. We don't know how it will behave, but you got to bat first, whether you have to bat well, whether you bat first or second.
Thank you so much and all the best for today's game. So that is the new news from out in the middle. Mutual Fund Bulls have won the toss and have decided to bowl first. Thank you so much. First ball, right on the money. Bowling in the corridor of uncertainty there. It's a good start for the mutual fund Bulls. And that's an appeal for a run out. And with that, first runs on board for the persistent strikers. That's a wonderful delivery there by Atit. And that's played in the square region just for one run. I think this is going to be a very interesting contest between Amod and Atit. And that's well played. Well bowled too. Beautiful piece of bowling there by Atit. Mutual Funds team have started off well in this tournament. A watchful start by persistent strikers nonetheless. Short ball, and that could be a catch. That was definitely a chance there. The fielder was not alert. With that, we have the end of the first over. Next, we have Paresh. He's coming on to bowl. Oh, that was a good delivery there. Gautam wanted to do a cut shot there, but did not make any connection. You can see the carry of the balls. Beautiful. That's well played. And a very good run, good throw there, however. But Amod was just too fast for the fielder. I think these ones and twos are going to be very critical, and the persistent strikers know that too well. That has been their style in this season. They work hard for their runs. They run well. What a shot there! Lofted it straight. It's gone for a boundary. And that's Amod Borkar for you. As soon as he saw the ball landing in his area, he did not stop. Just hit it straight. Safest part of the ground. Perfect shot. And that was a good follow-up delivery there by Paresh. Paresh has made it clear that he's not going to get bogged down by some of these lofted shots. He's going to attack the wickets. Wonderful contest there. And that was another attempted shot. No connection there. Very, very rarely you will see Mr. Amod Borkar attempting such shots. Mostly he's very calm and cool. He's unflustered by this previous delivery. You can see some good sportsmanship on the ground. Bowler helping out the non-striker. Tie his shoelaces. That's what CPL is all about. Cricket, collaboration and community development. Oh, that was played well, but straight in the hands of the point fielder. Well fielded there. That's the end of the second over. Persistent strikers are on 8 runs. A miss there by the wicketkeeper. It has gone for 4 wides. Atit has and that's it. Cleaned him. What a wonderful delivery there. Just clean Gautam there, all ends up. With that, persistent strikers lose their first wicket for a beautiful delivery by Atit. Next batsman who is in is Pawan. And Atit, after that one wide down the leg side ball, an excellent delivery to get rid of Gautam. Let's see. Short ball, and that's pulled away for a huge six. What a perfect shot there. That is the first six. And that has been played down the leg for 4 runs. And leg byes called by the umpire. It is to be noted that for every 4, Ethernet Express is donating 44 rupees to Dilasa. And for every 6, Dr. Paresh. Another short ball. And it has been played in a similar fashion for 4 runs. Previous short ball had gone for a huge 6, and now this has gone for 4 runs. Some excellent batting there by Pawan. He has lit up the environment here with his excellent pull shots. And that's a drop. That was a very, very easy catch there for the slip fielder. A beautiful edge, wonderful carry, and messed it up. That would have been a superb catch. That is a very bad miss there. And that's played with a lot of respect. Dot ball to end the over. Oh, we can see some good bounce there. It's putting a lot of effort behind that ball. Very, very interesting to see. Oh, again a good delivery outside that off stump. Amod trying to cut it. Unsuccessful. This is going to be a very, very good battle there. That's played straight and good fielding there. I think that is the captain of MF Bulls, Mr. Dillon. Quickly moved to his right. And this time he makes a connection. That was a dangerous bit of cut attempted there by Amod. He could have easily dragged it on onto his wickets. I would like to say this really good piece of bowling there by Paresh. And that's has been played on the onside. The ball is running away. 4 runs. I think that should really help Amod Borkar settle down. You can see if you play the ball in the right areas, put it in the gaps, runs are there to be taken. What a shot there in the covers. And good fielding there. But that is a type of a shot that you see from Amod. That is a sign of a top batsman. Now we have the very tall, fast bowler. A good delivery to start with. Just run up. And when ball is delivered from such a height, it's always difficult for the batsman. But as I've just said, T20 cricket is very unforgiving for the bowlers. Played into the hands of the fielders. It was a good fielding there by Russell. Getting his long and strong feet in the way of the ball. A good shot there, but there is protection on the offside. Just for 1 run. So that was end of over number 5. 38, sorry. The end of 5 overs. Akash. And that was played upishly, but in the gap. Going for the second run. And does it very cleanly in the end. Amod Borkar is well known for his game sense. He had read these 2 runs perfectly. Perfect execution. Oh, that was... I think the batsman played all over it, but still it goes for a boundary. And I think that was off the bat. Very, very unforgiving for the bowlers there. Even the mishits can go for the 4 runs. Again, you can see the ball is stopping onto the batsman. When you saw Atit bowling, the ball was carrying to the keeper. Now you can see the ball is stopping. It's not going to be an easy pitch to bat on. And that's played, well played in the covers region, and that's gone for 4 runs. Superb shot there, perfect timing by Pawan. He's a gem of a player for persistent strikers. In this world of T20 cricket where everybody wants to slog, when somebody does that in the covers region, and that's 50 runs for persistent strikers. Oh, what a beautiful ball there. A big appeal. And that's out. Amod has to wake back to the pavilion. This will be, I think, a big long walk for him as he walks back to the pavilion. He prices his wicket and he knows that he has given it away. He was tentative today on that offside region. He knows if he could have stayed there just for a few more deliveries, that flow would come back. But that is what cricket is all about. Nonetheless, the player entering the field is Ashudeep, the left-handed. Ashudeep, left-handed batsman. Another important link in this batting lineup for persistent strikers is Ashudeep. Does have the potential to take it long. He's ready to do the hard work. He runs hard. He plays his shot hard. He practices well. An all-round sports person there. And that was struck very well and well fielded there in the covers region by the captain of Mutual Fund Bulls, Dylan. He's leading by example. And that is sweetly timed for just one run, but that would really bring some confidence onto Ashudeep. When you see the ball hitting the middle of your blade, that's when you get the confidence to go for the big shots. That's what has just happened there. Sweetly timed. Russell has bowled beautiful length there. Beautiful bowling there by Russell. Not trying to do anything extra. Just keeping it in the right areas. That is what is needed for such games. And that was slower delivery, I think so. Played on the onside. Good fielding there by the fielder. Very good cricket on the ground. Both the teams are fighting it hard. And again played on the onside by Ashudeep. Takes the first run hard. Deciding not to go for the second run. And with that, it's the end of the over. So we have some spin. Suraj will be bowling to Ashudeep. Oh, that was a good delivery. It did not bounce as much as it is expected at that length. Still, Ashudeep was able to play it well. That is down the leg side for wide. 1 run scored. So as I was saying, 5 rupees will be donated to Dilasa for every run scored in CPL by Rising Stars of Antruz. Suraj. Again a wide delivery. Suraj is trying to bowl a very flat trajectory here. I think that is not what is required at the moment. Spinners have to toss it up. And as soon as you see Suraj just tossed up that delivery, gave those revolutions, can see how the ball has behaved, the dot delivery. Again a tossed up delivery. Beautiful bowling there by Suraj. And that is edged. There was a chance of second run there, but deciding against it. This is going to be a good contest between Suraj and Ashudeep. Ashudeep is a good batsman of spin bowling. He can manufacture those shots. That's played on the onside. Ashudeep slips, a throw comes in. That would have been a disaster for persistent strikers. It was Ashudeep's call. Pawan did not respond to the call. Ashudeep slipped in the middle of the pitch. Fortunate. He was able to get back on time. And that is played straight in the hands of the fielder. There is a chance of a run out here. A lot of things happening here out in the middle. I think that delivery was there to be put for 4 runs, but he played it straight in the hands of the fine fielder. Fielder was intelligent enough to select the right end of the pitch to throw the ball. Russell. It was almost a full toss delivery there. Played with the straight bat just for 1 run. And that has been played again in the covers region just for 1 run. I think Russell has done very well keeping the ball in the right areas, not going for any kind of extra pace or bounce. And that's gone. Dylan Shah, the captain, has taken the catch. And Ashwadeep has to walk back to the pavilion. With that, persistent strikers lose their third wicket. The score of 60 runs. We have Rahul walking out in the middle. ₹60 for the loss of 3 wickets. Rahul. Rahul is also a very hard-working batsman. He has got all the shots in his armory. And first ball, he tried to pull the ball, takes the top edge. Easy catch for the wicket keeper. Disaster for persistent strikers. Rahul has to whack back to the pavilion there. It was too good of a first delivery to Rahul. Unable to keep it down. Ball floated in the air. Taking the top edge. Wicketkeeper taking an easy catch. Now you can see stylish Mr. Ram Soshi entering the field. Ram Soshi will take the strike. Ram will play a crucial role now in this innings. He has to support Pawan. First ball, played well. I think it's time for persistent strikers to just settle down a bit. Another good delivery there by Russell. Allowed it to let go. At the end of 9 overs, Pawan has been the key player for persistent strikers for this season. consistent and reliable in Ram Joshi. I think in the last 2 years, Ram Joshi has come a long way, entering the persistent team with some good performances in the Rising Cricket League and Sunday Cup. Ram Joshi plays for Rising Stars of Vantrus. We have Suraj now coming on to bowl. Suraj slowing it up. Suraj is really bowling some beautiful length here, slowing it up in the air, allowing the ball to take those rotations, get that purchase of the pitch. Oh, that was very, very well bowled. Excellent bowling there by Suraj. Set an example for all spinners. And that has been played. There is a chance of a run out here, and that is. So wayward throw there by the bowler. But that was definitely a chance there of a run out. Short ball played straight down to the fielder. One bounce, good collection, and excellent throw there. I think that is Atit there on the boundary line. With that zapper throw back to the keeper. And a very good shot in the covers for 4 runs. Suraj tried to toss it up for Ram, but Ram was up and ready, played it clean and neatly in the covers regions for 4 runs. That is really a priority construction, 4 runs. 44 rupees donated to Dilasa with that 4 by Ethernet Express. Excellent shot there. Suraj will have to think twice before tossing it up like that for Ram. Again, wide ball. But that was well tossed up. I think Suraj is ready to take the risk. He knows wickets are more important in this contest. Short ball, and that is a misfield there. This could have been a chance of a run out if he had collected it cleanly. But that is what pressure does to you. Ram Joshi had taken off in instant as soon as he tapped that shot to the point field. And we are all set. Russell in his fourth over there. First ball again on the right line and length. Well played there by Ram for a single. I think this will be the last over of Russell. He has bowled really beautifully. Maintained a very good line and length. Varying his pace when required. Not giving away any extras. And what else does a captain need from his senior bowler? He's been a complete package for mutual funds. And that's well played on the onside there. Just tapped it. It's good fielding there, good throw. Keeps the batsman just to one run there. Testing times for persistent strikers. 10 to 13 overs will be crucial. It's very well bowled there. Is changing the pace of his bowling. Keeping it just outside the off stump on the 5th or the 6th stump there. And that has been slashed over the infield, and that will run away for 4 runs. Good thinking there by Ram Joshi. That was a very, very safe shot to be played because there is no deep fielders in that square region. He had planned that shot and executed it perfectly. I think one boundary per over till 13 overs would be what persistent strikers would be looking at. And then maybe they can take it on from there. And that has been played again on the offside. Just tapped it and ran for that 1 run. Very, very intelligent cricket there by Ram Joshi and the persistent strikers. Excellent thinking there. Now Pawan on strike. Russell bowling his last over for the day. That has been played well on the onside. Let us see how the good collection there and a good sharp throw from the fielder there restricts the batters for just 1 run. With that, Russell has completed his quota of 4 overs. And after 11 overs, the score is 77 for the loss of 4 wickets. Rolling his arm. A flatter trajectory and played on the onside. Good fielding there by excellent display of fielding there by the fielders of Mutual Fund Bulls. Really, they are doing very, very well with respect to ground fielding and throwing and avoiding that second run. Dylan Shah adjusting the field for Ram Joshi. Tossed up, and that was not a very good connection. Sound of the bat was not good. Nonetheless, he gets 1 run for that shot. Oh, and that's gone. He was taking those singles by playing across the line, and he was doing it well, but this time he missed it and caught plumb in front of the wicket. Pawan. He is very, very unhappy with himself. He knows he should have played it straight. But that shot was working for him well. And now we can see Ketan Kunde walking out in the middle. Ketan Kunde has been in good form this year. He is able to contribute at the right time for persistent strikers. He has got the ability to fight it out, wait it out, wait for the bad deliveries, wait for the right time. But I really have to appreciate the mutual funds team. They have been excellent here today. They have bowled with a strategy. They have fielded with purpose. They are giving it all in their first game, in the first season, their first outing in CPL. Oh, that was darted. Literally darted there by Dylan Shah. I think this is his weapon. The arm ball. Beautiful bowling there. Tossed up this time. Very, very clever bowling there by Dylan Shah. This is going to be a very, very interesting contest there between Ketan Kunde and Dylan Shah. And that was a flatter trajectory again. He has got 2 or 3 variations of those arm balls and the tossed up deliveries. At of 12 overs, the score is 79 for the loss of 5 wickets. I think Mutual Funds team here has got a perfect combination of spinners as well as fast deliveries. I think Mutual Funds team has really left a mark here in their first outing. That is a short ball there. Well played by Ram Joshi. He would have flashed very, very hard at it, but he has learned to control himself. That is what is needed there. And Ketan has played it well. In the hands of the fielder, wayward throw there. That run out would have been disastrous, and there was a chance of a second run too. And that's it. Ram Joshi has played all over that ball and given away his wicket. Ram Joshi loses his calm and cool, goes for that shot and loses his wicket to Suraj. Persistent strikers lose their sixth wicket. With that, we have a change in the commentary box. I have my friend, Mr. Tanay Kayakar, who will be joining me in the commentary box. Tanay, over to you.
Hello. Good morning. Thank you, Prasanna Kamat. After 12.3, the score is 81 for 6. New batter, Rohan Bukam. Good bowling by Suraj Bumkar. Consistently, he's good cut shot for a single. Consistently bowling that line and length. Good over so far. Good shot too long on for a single. A flat throw. Edge and boundary. A very good ball. Ball just turn and bounce. It's out. It's all mess down there. Just slept and fell down. Very good bowling by the captain himself, taking the second wicket of his spell. Good, a slow start, and now they are slipping down. Their persistent striker is 87 for 7. Good performance by mutual fund. New batsman is Pranit Rao. A good punch shot, too long off. So far, it's a very good over, giving a boundary and a wicket in the second ball. Good fielding by Russell. Another wicket. I don't know what Parsons are doing there. It's 88 for 8. The second wicket in over. The captain himself is pulling out the game. Keeping is too good. He has taken a stumping and a catch in the same over. A good bowling. The new batsman is Pankaj. Very good ball and very well played. After completion of 14 overs, it's 88 for 8. In just last 2 overs, they have concluded given only 7 runs and has taken 3 wickets. What a bowling performance. Ball is slightly was down there. Pushes for a 1 run. I think persistent need a partnership now. A big partnership. Very good ball. Persistent need at least they should play 20 overs in this match. Good shot to the covers for a single. Taking singles and building a partnership. They need a partnership now to give a decent total to defend. Ooh, that was a little bit. Another good over for mutual fund. Only 3 runs are given in this over. Umpire, just wait. I think it's over. Very good bowling. Dot ball. Another dot ball. Good fielding. Good fielding. Oh, batsman is confused whether to go for cut shot or to leave. Continue 4 dot balls. I don't know what was. Try to get a single. Don't hit the ball. 5 dot balls. It's a maiden. It's a maiden. Captain. The 16th over is a maiden over. What a bowling performance by captain. Another dot ball. What a performance by mutual fund. It's a drop catch. It's a drop catch. Giving 2 runs. It was an easy catch. Just drop. The ball is pumped up out of the hands. Poor ball. But still he manages to give a single. After 9 balls, they have scored a single run. What a bowling performance. They are not giving any room to persistent. The spinners are doing the job. Got shot. Oh, run out chance, run out chance. Ooh. Good shot. It's a six. It's a six. The score moved to 100. The score is moved to 100. Still 3 more over are left. Single. Batsman should try to go for second also. It's over. After completion of 17 overs, it's 101 for 8. A good over for persistent, giving 10 runs in this over. Dot ball. Good shot. Only for single. T20. Good bowling, fast and furious, good pace. Another dot ball. Is bowling too fast. Oh, is hitting. Good bowling. Good aggressive bowling by Atit. Last ball single. After completion of 18 overs is 105 for 8. And changing commentary box, my dear friend Prasan Kamath.
And that's out. Very faint ace there. Well taken by the wicketkeeper. The ninth wicket down for persistent strikers. Just 105 runs on the board. They lose their ninth wicket. And Sankalp has to walk out in the middle. Goa MF Bulls have bowled excellently in this first innings of this fifth game of CPL Season 3 2026. Powered by Priority Constructions, Deserts and More, and Durado Hospitality. We are also thankful to our co-sponsors, Fomento Resources, Dampo Group of Companies, Sham Rao Builders, and Maharudra Real Estate. Special thanks to our award partners, Car Spa, Baywatch Resorts, Tata Tescon. A big thanks to Deccan Chemicals, Landmark Constructions, Sanvi Developers, beautiful match attires that you see all the players wearing. Thanks to Priority Constructions for being the apparel sponsor for this season 3. Well played, well fielded there by Dylan. He has done excellent job there in the covers region. Has been like a solid wall there, not letting any ball pass him, using full use of his experience. And that's played straight, just for one run. Very, very good bowling there by Paresh. Not giving anything away in the power play over number 2, which is the 19th over of the game. And swing and a miss. Good collection by the wicketkeeper there. Again a dot ball. Gold dust. Pure gold dust are these dot balls in the T20 game. And if a bowler is able to produce the dot balls, then again the ball keeping low, is bowling it in the right areas. That is why he is able to produce that gold dust there in form of dot balls. And again 3 in a row, and that is very, very sloppy fielding there. And batsmen they run for, and that is suicide there. Unnecessarily going for that second run there. It was absolutely not necessary. And you can see the mutual fund bulls have huddled out in the middle. And Akash with the throw. On strike, Sankalp. Shashank will be facing Sankalp. On non-strikers end, Atit. And that's played on the onside. The ball is running away. And that will go for 4 runs. And Shashank starts off with the boundary on the onside. Well played shot there. That will ease off a lot of pressure. It's always good to start with a good connection to the ball. Ball racing away for 4 runs. And that's played with full face of the bat. Good batting there by Shashank. And a wide ball there by Sankalp. In a low-scoring game, these wide balls will prove to be very, very costly for the persistent strikers. They have to keep it in the right areas there. And that is a good delivery. So every time a batsman scores a run, 5 rupees are getting donated to the Dilasa Palliative Care Center. That is the beauty of this CPL format. And well bowled and equally well played there. And again played on the onside, but there is protection there. No runs. Rahul doing the fielding there on the onside. It will be interesting to see and well left there, giving due respect to the delivery. And as I was saying, it will be very interesting to see when Amod decides to get on the spinners. Requires a lot of guts and wisdom to do this in a T20 game. As you can see, this is going to be very, very interesting there. It will all depend how MF Bulls play a mode. That will decide the fate of the game. It's going to be very interesting, very, very specific fielding being put on by Amod. He's very particular about that. Darted that in, what a bounce! Superb delivery to start with. And when you bowl first delivery at that pace and get that purchase off the pitch, always put the batsman in doubt. Superb start to this over by Amod. Captain leading from the front. What a fielding there by Ketan. That is what persistent team is all about. They are known for giving their best out in the field, and as you can see, Ketan saved there a certain boundary. Oh, that would have been a great catch there. It was in the range of Ketan, but that's gone for a 4 runs. If that would have been caught, it would have been an excellent catch. Well bowled again there. Maintaining the very, very straight line. Keeping that flatter trajectory that is known for. Varying his pace. And that's well played on the onside. Oh, that was a misfield there by Rahul, which allows the batsman to take that 1 run and allows Atit to get off strike. And now it will be Shashank who will face Amod Borkar. When there is such great contest between bat and ball, it is always interesting to see. And with that, Amod finishes his first over. Beautiful bowling there by Amod Borkar. Opposite to airport's end. And that was down the leg side. It's running away for 4 runs, and 4 it will be. And it was off the bat. So very, very good. Fine glide there by Shashank, getting those 4 runs for his team. Oh, that was a good delivery there. Super ball by Sankalp. putting in that extra bit of effort, getting that purchase of the pitch. That is what is needed for the persistent strikers. And wide delivery there. Allowed the ball to go to the keeper. Called wide. Maintaining a good line and length is what is needed for the persistent strikers here. And that's played straight. Just for one run there. A teeth on strike now. And that's well played. The full face of the bat. Getting that one run. This is sensible cricket by Goa MF Bulls, not trying to go after the bowling, just waiting for the bad balls, taking those runs. They know they don't need to do anything flashy here. And what a shot there! A flat six. That is a top shot from Shashank. What a beautiful shot there. It goes without saying that Mutual Funds team have just announced themselves on this CPL stage. In their first encounter itself, they have showed some class out there with the bowling and now with the batting as well. And with that, we come to the end of the third over. It has been a specific strategy of Amod to get that one over in the power play. Oh, that's good collection by the wicketkeeper there. Going down the leg side. Wide ball. Ketan bringing a lot of experience. And that's a good delivery there. Good fielding as there by Ashudeep, who's on to that delivery in a flash. A very, very alert fielder. A very, very agile fielder of persistent strikers. Wonderfully bowled there. Well played and very good running between the wickets by Mutual Fund Bulls. The Mutual Fund Bulls are having a bull run here. They are doing everything right. That is a good delivery there. Ketan Kunde is known for keeping it in the right areas, allowing the batsman to do the mistake. Oh, that was again down the leg side. Wide ball called by the umpire, and rightly so. Oh, that was a beautiful delivery there by Ketan. Landed perfectly in the corridor of uncertainty and moved out. Shashank had no answer to that one. Not enough. Not even good enough to get an edge onto it. Oh, another delivery. He flashed at it. No connection there. Well collected by the keeper. This is good bowling there by Ketan Kunde. And that is a good delivery there. He's wearing his length. He's doing it excellently well there, Ketan. And with that, we come to the end of the fourth over. And MF Bulls are 27 with the loss of no wickets there. And again down the leg side. This has been the problem for persistent strikers. That one ball down the leg side, which is like a sighter for the batsman, easing the nerves. And that's a good ball. Well played and well fielded as well. Ashudeep has to keep it in that area. He's a very, very good bowler, very intelligent bowler. And he can generate some raw pace if needed. Again. And that is a miss by the wicketkeeper. Ball will go for 4 runs. And a wide ball as well. This is disastrous for the persistent strikers. You cannot afford to do that in a low-scoring game. The going gets tough. You need to keep it simple. Bowl in the right areas. Let us see what Ashudeep comes up with his next ball. And a good fielding there by Gautam. Making use of his feet. Very risky, however, to do such things on the ground. But in cricket, and again, played very, very straight. And it's gone for 4 runs. A rare misfield there by Amod Borkar. I think he didn't anticipate the speed of the ball. He was a bit late on that delivery. Very, very rarely you will see this happening with Amod. A bit distracted maybe because of the wayward bowling of persistent strikers. He sets his standards very high for his players. And again, this time no runs there. Ashudeep will not be happy with himself. And very good delivery there. That is what Ashudeep is known for. Keeping it in that area. Getting that bounce and pace. And see Amod Borkar using different bowlers there. And again, a good delivery there by Ashudeep. I think now he has got his rhythm right. And with that, we come to the end of fifth over. It starts off with a very, very nice delivery there. Just keeping it outside the off stump of that batsman. Again, very, very well bowled there by Pankaj. He's using good use of his height. Oh, superb bowling there by Pankaj. He's giving run for his money. And that ball bounced out of nowhere. I think if Pankaj can bowl his 4 overs with that accuracy. And that's well played, I should say, by Shashank. Very elegantly just tapped it on the leg side and taking that run, getting off strike, so that he gets some time to look at this young spinner, left-handed spinner of persistent strikers. Till now it's been good over. And that has been played on the offside by Atit. Good fielding there and a good throw, restricting the batsman just for 1 run. And that has been played on the offside. It's played in the gap for a 4 runs by Atit. A beautiful shot there. Excellent cut shot for 4 runs. This time a fuller delivery played on the onside for single. It's very, very good display of batting there by Goa MF Bulls. Today has been their day. They have done everything right. And that is gone in the air and straight in the hands of Ketan Kunde, who grabs it. And that is the fall of the first wicket for the persistent strikers. Persistent strikers get their first wicket. Shashank has to depart. He thought he could cut the ball over that fielder, but the bounce was just too much for him. Ends up giving an easy catch. And Ketan Kunde accepts it very humbly. A very good innings there by Shashank. Some excellent display of batting, especially the straight shot which went for a flat six. Definitely he has announced himself on this CPL tournament. And we can see Akash working out in the middle. Is this the breakthrough that was needed for the persistent strikers? Can again Amod create that chain reaction that he's very much known for? We can see him adjusting the field. Very, very particular with his field placements, where he wants his best fielders to be. An excellent reader of the game. And there you see, that is what I was talking about. Persistent striker and Amod Borkar, they are all about creating that chain reaction, the series of pressure. And again, you can see the fielders, how they are supporting Amod. They are creating that pressure situation for the batsman. And that is a very, very productive over there by Amod. Still 2 overs to go for Amod there. And Pankaj has 3 overs to go. And Pankaj continuing that tempting line outside the off stump. He releases the ball at a fair bit of height. Again. And that is what pressure does to you. Atit has got his eye and still is not able to free his arms. Oh, that was a beautiful ball. It stayed low. That was very, very close, maybe going down the leg side. This is what persistent strikers are known for. Another appeal for a stumping there. No reaction from the umpire. Sachin has been as calm as a cucumber there out in the middle. Is not going to fall to any pressure tactics there. However, persistent strikers, they are enjoying this game. They are in the game. Everybody is trying to put that extra bit of pressure on the batsman. Pankaj. Another one darted in. This is excellent bowling there by Pankaj. This is where it gets very, very interesting. I think this is CPL at its best. A low scoring game. And persistent strikers are making a game out of it. And that's gone straight in the hands of Amod. And maiden over. I think this is a rarity there. But Pankaj and the persistent strikers somehow were able to pull off a maiden over there. Oh, that was well bowled there. I don't know if there was an edge onto it. Wonderful. There was an edge. Slip fielder doing well. Oh, they are falling for the pressure here. They are trying to go for those difficult shots, and that's what Amod wants them to do. Another one darted in straight to the fielder. This is excellent field placing there by Amod. Three dot balls. And he has hit it in the air. And it will pass the fielder for 4 runs. And that's a lot of pressure being released there. That was a very, very crucial shot there by Akash. And he took the Akash route as well. Played it aerial. But nonetheless got the 4 runs much needed for his team. Another one darted in. And that is really superb bowling there by Amod. And caught! That's the wicket they were searching for. And that's the wicket they've got. Pankaj taking that catch. And what a wonderful display of bowling as well as fielding by the persistent strikers. Captain walks out in the middle for the mutual fund bulls. Dylan Shah. He controlled the entire first innings with his presence on the ground. He was excellent with the field, he was excellent with the ball, and now it's time for him to deliver with the bat as well. An impact player for persistent strikers. Now let us see what impact does he create on this game. It should be an impactful bowling. And that's it. It's going straight to the fielder and dropped. A very, very easy catch there. It was coming straight to him. Has it gone for 4 runs? If that would have been caught, it would have been an excellent thing. Again, he tries to sweep, misses completely. Sanchet. Sanchet to Atit. Slightly flighted delivery, well fielded by Sanchet. No runs there. This is turning out to be an interesting contest here. The spinners are doing the task for. It's hit. No fielder there. And it will go for 4 runs. Very well played in the gap for 4 runs. Excellent display of batting. An excellent display of patience and waiting for the right ball. Very good cricketing skills there by Atit. And again a good delivery there. However, it's wide. Wide outside the off stump. It was good length. However, straight in his line. Good fielding there. Good loud calling by Dylan, showing his experience. And that's it. And that's it very, very firmly out of the ground for a huge six. And that's and more six for you. 66 runs. In fact, 66 rupees credited to the bank account of Dilasa, thanks to Dr. Paresh Kamath, who has announced that he will donate 66 rupees for every six which is hit in this tournament. Here now. And Pankaj. 63 runs for the loss of 2 wickets at the end of 10 overs. And a wide ball there. And watchfully left alone by Dylan Shah. It will be interesting to see. And that's well bowled there. A mild appeal for leg before. But I think that was off the bat. It will be very interesting to see how Dylan approaches this game from here. Darted in. No connection there. Good bowling, good solid bowling by Pankaj. Beautiful display of spin bowling. And that hasn't played in the covers region. Fielding well fielded there. They're trying for the second run. Decided against it. A good throw there by Sanchit. That's it. On the onside. Reaching the fielder on 2 bounces. Just 1 run. That's well played there by Dylan Shah, giving all the respect to the bowler. He knows this is his 3rd over of Pankaj. He has already bowled a maiden. Tossed up. Well fielded there. A bit of a fumble. No damage done. No runs taken. With that, we come to the end of the 11th over. The score moves to 66 runs for the loss of 2 wickets for the Goa MF Bulls. Amod Borkar He's going to bowl his final over. Beautiful bowling there. Trying to keep it just around that off stump. Inviting the batsman to cut him. Oh, a sweep shot attempted. No connection with the ball. A superb contest there between bat and ball. And this time he makes the connection and the ball has sailed for a huge six. An excellent sweep shot. Perfect timing. Perfect sock selection. And that will run away for 4 runs. That bounced awkwardly. And that could have easily gone in the hands of the slip fielder there. Lucky there. Dylan Shah. However, he gets 4 runs for his team. And that is on the legs and gets the treatment. It was on his legs. An easy pickup shot for Dylan Shah, and he's not going to miss out on those type of deliveries. And again he tries to cut it. Unsuccessful there. Again the dot ball for Pankaj. He's bowled some excellent line and length here today. Again a very, very good delivery. He's able to dart those ball-ins from that tall height of his, and he's able to get that purchase from the pitch. And well bowled again. Can he bowl the second maiden of this game? 3 dot balls in a row. Again, very well bowled there, and very intelligently left alone by Atit. The type of maturity which has been shown by Atit today is excellent. 4 dot balls in a row. And that is a wide ball down the leg side. No runs off the bat, however, still in this over. And that's played in the cover's vision for a superb 4. That is the class of Atit. He has waited and waited for the right delivery, and only then he has taken his shot. And every time he has been successful in executing that shot. Four runs. This time towards the fine leg region. At the end of 13 overs, the score is 90 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. And I think Atit has controlled this innings very well, ensured that he stays there in the middle. However, the job is not yet finished. And that's a bit of footwork there by Gautam to save the boundary. That is the first time you can see the shoulders dropping off the persistent strikers. Very, very rare scene there. And that's played straight. A good fielding there. No runs. That's beautiful bowling there by Sanchit. I think the bowling of persistent strikers have been right on the money. Only if they had few more runs to play with. And that's it, straight. And that's gone for 4 runs. Dylan Shah opening his arms here. Score moves on to 96 runs. 13.4 overs. Just 12 runs needed now. In this CPL format of 14 teams where you don't have groups, the run rate is going to play a crucial role if you want to make it to the semi-finals. And I think this game is going to be a big confidence booster for the mutual funds team. Let the ball go. A good shot in the covers region, straight to the covers fielder. And Amod Boker there making no mistake. With that, we come to the end of the 14th over. And I think today he'll be very, very happy looking his team perform so well in the first outing. Rahul coming on to bowl. Right arm, medium pace bowler. A slower delivery to start with. And Adit gives it all the respect that needs to be given. He has been a very respectful batsman today. And that's Apesh and dropped. This is very, very unlike persistent strikers. They have dropped too many catches today. Sometimes it's a bad day for you, and sometimes it's a very bad day for you. And this is one of those days which they would like to forget. And that's it in the air. Fielder coming under it. It's gone for a huge six. What a shot there by Atit. With that, Atit completes his 50 runs. What a fabulous performance with the bat for Atit. His first 50 in his first outing in CPL. What a cricketer he has been. And that's another one. It's gone high and it's gone out of the ground for a huge, huge six. And with that, Mutual Funds team have won this game against persistent strikers in the 15th over. And two mammoth sixes hit, one after the other by Atit, sealing it for the Goa MF Bulls. And with that, Goa MF Bulls announced themselves on this big stage of CPL Season 3 2026. And they have started with a bull run here. I welcome each and everyone for this presentation ceremony of match 5 of this CPL Season 3 2026, powered by Priority Constructions, Deserts and More, Fresh Cakes and Bakes, and Durado Hospitality Private Limited. Today, as special guest for the presentation ceremony, we have with us Mr. Rajesh Shinkre, one of the sponsors for this year's tournament, as well as one of the key sponsors for last year's tournament. He has been with us from last year, an admirer of cricket, an admirer of the community development activities that Rising Stars of Andrus does. And thank you very much, sir, for being here with us today, for enjoying the game. And it must be a great feeling for you that your team has won its first game. So tell us something about this feeling, as well as what you want to say about this tournament.
First of all, I would like to congratulate our MF team. Well played, Dylan and Siddesh. Also, and I'm happy to know that one of our team, very own team, has only won the match. Will be there for also for the remaining match, for sure. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Rajesh. Now we will start with the award ceremony. Starting off with the Deserts and More Fresh Cakes and Bakes Best Bowler Award. The best bowler for today's game, with figures of 4 overs, 19 runs and 3 wickets, it's none other than tall, dark and handsome Russell D'Souza from Goa MF Bulls. I request Mr. Rajesh to please do the honors of giving the award. Deserts and More Fresh Cakes and Bakes Best Bowler Award for the match between Persistent Strikers and Goa MF Bulls. Mr. Russell D'Souza. Thank you so much, Russell, for this wonderful performance with the bowl. It's a local boy, much cheered for. Okay, so now next we have the Priority Constructions Best Better Award. The Best Better Award for his 34 runs of 27 balls with 4 fours and 1 6 goes to Pawan Kaliguda. Best Better for today's game, Priority Constructions Best Better Award. 34 of 27 balls with 4 fours and 1 humongous 6. Pawan Kaliguda. Thank you so much, Pawan. I request all the award winners to please remain in the tournament attires for a quick photo. Now for the all-important Caspa Game Changer Award. The Caspa Game Changer will also receive a special discount voucher from Caspa, which can be availed at the Ponda and Powerim studio. And the winner of today's Caspa Game Changer Award, with 3 overs, 22 runs, 1 wicket, and 59 runs of 44 deliveries with 7 fours and 4 sixers, is none other than Athit Naik of Goa MF Bulls. Caspa Game Changer Award. I request now for the all-important Durado Hospitality Man of the Match Award. The man of the match will also get 1 night free stay for 2 at Lee River Resort, Mashek, Goa. For his 3 overs with just 7 runs and 3 wickets and 15 runs of 13 balls with 3 fours, it's none other than the captain himself, Dylan Shah. So I request the captain of the persistent strikers, Amod Borkar, to please join for a quick chat. Amod bhai, please. So it was a very mixed day of cricket, I would say, but the results are not on your side, as well as we saw a lot of bad fielding, I would say, from the persistent strikers, very unlike the persistent strikers team that we have seen this year. So not a good start, but what was your direction to your team today, and how you want to bounce back?
So I think we have to bet better than this. It's difficult to defend a score of 100. But we gave, I mean, the effort was there on the field. Yeah, catches go down sometimes. That cost us. As in, we could have just pushed it a little further. But still, you have to bet better to, defend. Every day you cannot defend 100, right? We defended, but I know that the bowlers think that every time you can defend. But I think the batsmen lost it today. We should score more than this to win.
Yeah, thank you so much, Amod bhai, and all the best for your rest of your games. Okay, now I request Mr. Dhillon to please join us for a quick chat. Dhillon, what a superb start for the mutual funds team for their campaign in this CPL season 3. So things have gone all right in this game. Absolutely, batting, bowling, fielding, everything has been spot on. But then, where do you see yourself from here, and how you want to take it forward, and what is the message that you want to give to all your players as well as the other teams?
Well, being our debut season, we are just taking one game at a time. I think it's fantastic arrangement. Thank you to Rising Club of Antruls. Fantastic tournament. It's a good bonding that we all have, and it's because of cricket that we all have come together again over here to play cricket. So that's very important. Okay, and to the team, I really can't say much. It was a clinical performance, batting, bowling, and fielding, which everyone chipped in with their efforts. So that was very important. So this is a pure team victory and not just an individual performance of anyone. So yeah, very happy with the performance and looking forward for the further games.
So there is one question actually which has come from all the organizers. Now the mutual funds team has won with this great victory. Will the markets go up? Okay. Thank you so much, Dhillon, and the entire mutual funds team for this wonderful outing today. I request all the award winners to please stay in the tournament jerseys. There is going to be an individual photo, and I request the mutual funds team to have a great time today. Thank you so much from the presentation ceremony.